last of the order because Christmas is virtually 16 days away. So it's 44530. 3 easy payments for you of under $20 a month. And as we've been talking about throughout the show, the shipping and handling is always included on food, which I think is so very nice. And we have the return of Alan Rosen, who's been very busy this show, but I'm glad I got you for something here at the end of the program. How are you? Happy holidays.
Great to see you. Same to you.
This, to me, is so delightful because I love your cheesecakes, but I love even more when I get a choice. Sometimes in the mood for a little bit of fruit. Sometimes I might want pumpkin. Some days maybe it's a little bit of chocolate. Here I truly get my choice.
You get your choice. You're going to get 6 Christmas swirl cheesecakes, which I'm going to cut into one right here.
Yeah.
You're going to get 6 of the Chocolate Dream Layer Cake cheesecakes, which are an award winner last year in the large
full size. Yep.
We just made them in individual sizes.
Right.
You're going to get 3 of the apple crumb cheesecakes, and you're going to get 3 of the pumpkin layer cakes.
Layer cake. So there's the pumpkin, the 3 of the pumpkin. Here's the 3 of the apple crumb. Here's the 6 of the chocolate dream and the 6 of your classic Christmas swirl. All of them for under $60 delivered to your home. So let's start with the classic.
Fine, this Christmas swirl. So you saw the large size if you were watching earlier in the show with the graham bottom. This has no bottom. It's a 1/4 pound cheesecake, green and red chips on top, strawberry puree throughout, just in an individual size. You're going to get 6 1/4 pound cheesecakes. Some people, you just leave these in your freezer, folks.
Yep.
Do not defrost overnight in your refrigerator like the other ones.
Okay.
Just work from frozen, take them out.
Because they'll thaw out faster.
They'll thaw out quicker because of the size. If you need dessert for 2, you got it. You need dessert for 6, you got it. You need dessert for 18, you got it. And as you said, you have a best of here. You have all the variety you can want for all your guests, for all your holiday needs.
And this is already popular, by the way. So if you want to pick this up, what we have is what we have. They're not making any extra ones for the holidays.
No, we're still making them, but we've actually figured out with the number of days till the holiday, how many we could make.
You know what? I mean, there's a reason this has been a tradition since, what is it, 1995?
Since 95 on QVC, but 64 years on QVC.
Amazing.
Next flavor, Chocolate Dream Layer Cake Cheesecake. Dark chocolate cake on the bottom, white chocolate mousse cheesecake. So we literally blend white chocolate mousse into the cheesecake, then a layer of a light chocolate mousse right there, and then we finish the top with a dark chocolate cake crumbs.
And you know what? This is hard work. Just the same amount of work goes into these minis as goes into a full-size cake. So that's a lot of work in this box.
That's just what I was going to say. The same care and attention to detail that we put into our large cakes are going to these individuals. And the reason we're limited on how many we can bake, quite frankly, is because imagine baking all of these individual. We flash freeze them, we package them individually, and I think it's really important that I show people how these come.
I agree.
Because that's part of the reason people love it. It comes in this 2 trays.
They're brilliant.
Will be shrink wrapped inside of this box.
Like this.
Right, like that, exactly. As I said earlier, only take out what you need when you need it from frozen.
Right.
Handle these frozen, and you will have desserts for the rest of the holiday season. I think also you can get them now, and you can get them the week of the 15th, I believe.
Can we get them the week of the 15th? I didn't have that written on my
sure.
card. You're correct. You're absolutely correct. So if you're doing the build to ship to option, you can have this delivered just on time for Christmas just by delaying the ship date for that extra week. So feel free to use the build to ship to option for that. Or if you don't currently have room in your freezer, we're giving you time to make the room in your freezer while these are being shipped off to you. I just want to say about that Chocolate Dream layer cake cheesecake. That has such rich chocolate flavor, but the texture is actually creamy and light. So I love that lighter texture. And then we're off to the apple crumb.
Apple crumb, so a combination of the world's two most popular desserts. Cheesecake and apple pie. So we have our New York style cheesecake, a little cinnamon, and you can see those dark pieces in there.
Right.
That's just little individual pieces of apple. Fresh apples, we grind them ourselves, a little cinnamon, and then on top we have a streusel crumb topping.
Right.
The same top you would put on if you were making a crumb cake at home. Butter, flour, touch of cinnamon, little brown sugar, and that's all this is, really simple.
And you know what I like too about this assortment? You're getting the 6 classic, pardon me, Christmas swirl, strawberry cheesecakes, but if you take a look at these other 3 varieties, there's nothing overtly holiday about what they look like. So you could pop any of these other ones out for a birthday, for an anniversary, for a book club, for just a gathering between family and friends. And so I love that you can take out what you want, when you want, for any reason at all.
The only one that's truly seasonal, to be quite honest, as I always am, is you get 3 of the pumpkin layer cakes, which is a pumpkin puree cake made with a cream cheese and buttercream icing.
Wow.
And you'll see how moist. You want to talk about moist cake? If you look at the bottom of this cake, and I'll sort of press it, and you have buttercream and cream cheese frosting. But
Oh, look at that texture. Are you kidding me?
Look at that texture.
And you know what? I know you're onto this one, but I want to say something about that apple crumb.
I'm working too fast.
No, that's okay. There's only so much time in a presentation, and
That's
this is
true.
very popular. The apples were still like cool, crisp, tender.
But that's because
oh my gosh. It's not like an apple pie
filling. We don't
filling.
cook them first. We cut them fresh.
You're going to love that
one.
one.
Then we put them into the cheesecake, and they're sort of baked into the cheesecake.
It's divine.
But again, I want to show people
Yes, how they
exactly
come.
what they're going to get right here. In those 2 trays, like I showed you, if you get a shot right here, that'd be great. You're going to get 6 of the Chocolate Dream layer cake cheesecakes.
An award-winning recipe at QVC.
Up front, you're going to get 6 of the Christmas Swirl strawberry cheesecakes with the green and red chips. 3 of the apple crumb that you just tasted, which is apple pie and cheesecake, and 3 of the pumpkin layer cakes.
Seriously, I love the way this has been set up. You could have a whole Christmas display behind this with flowers and everything else, and this is your dessert table.
Put this out.
And let them blossom at room temperature.
100%.
Take them out of the freezer. They can stay out for a few hours. They're fine,
They can stay out for 4 or 5 hours. These have been sitting out here for 3 hours, and that's why they're as creamy and smooth and rich as the one you're going to see me cut open right here.
And while you're doing that...
And look as I do this. The cream cheese and the cheesecake mixture actually sticks to the knife because it's that creamy.
It's that creamy. Yeah, you're going to love getting these at home. And here's the one last thing I wanted to say. Not only do we love having the portion control, you might even be able to split these in half and everyone can share flavors. But should you not eat a couple of them because you had 2 or 3 fewer guests than you expected, you can refreeze this beautifully. A lot of things refreeze, not a lot of things refreeze beautifully. You will never know that you popped them back in the freezer and defrosted them another time.
Correct.
And I think that's huge to me.
Yep, because it's well made.
Yeah, it is well made. I agree with you. Do you agree?
Alan, I agree.
I've seen it,
I agree. Nice to see you,
Which
my
one
friend.
do you want? Which flavor?
I'll take
That
one
strawberry,
of these.
pumpkin, chocolate, the apple.
Okay, I'll
the
take
apple
one of
is
these.
such
You
a
can have all of
surprise.
them.
Oh, and one of these, and one of these, and one of those.
A couple of these
You know,
and a
I
couple
was
of
Alan's
those.
first host on QVC, 1995.
That's so sweet.
Niagara Falls will always have Niagara
We'll always
Falls.
have
Niagara
Niagara
Falls.
Yes.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and
thank you so much.
by the way, we have Gourmet Holiday miniseries 4 to 6 p.m. for the rest of the